Hey everyone, welcome back. It's October 22nd. Uh, a lot has happened within the few weeks. Week, and yeah, week and a half since I recorded last. Uh, I'm just not in a good spot right now. But I'm still trucking on with this series because
What's going on?
considering that we're like a month and a half away from the end of the game, it would feel kind of disheartening to just have the entire series just drop right before the end. So I'm recording. Who's next to that? Shouldn't be yawning. Shouldn't be yawning this early into the into it. There we go. Speaking of annoying media, I've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. Absurdity of all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know? Oh. She says as a statement. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's exactly what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there is magic in Math 2? A magic square. The square, which adds up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal, gives you the same total. Kurusu-san, please look at this. Oh, I hate these puzzles. I hate these. What number should be in the middle of this square in order to make it a magic square? I really hate these questions. It's 5. It's 5, but I really hate these questions.
This is it.
It's kind of like I'm gonna compare it to a game console. It's kind of like when your PS4 goes, okay, I've been off for a few hours. I'm gonna get up, and then like it makes like a as like the motors all like start like whirring up. That should be good with the audio. If it's too much, I'll turn it down. A 3x3 square only has only one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. Really? In a 5x5 squares, there are 2 million. Can you believe that?
Nice going.
Thanks for the point of knowledge. Not really needed, but hey, if you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hand down. It might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. That's funny. Tell that to the people who operate missiles. Having everyone out there looking at the culprit is getting me down. But no, really, like they need like advanced. Yeah, tell that to anyone who has studied trigonometry that math doesn't kill people. It's like, okay, this rock is flying this high, this far, this fast. It will land here, and I know that because of math. So what do you want to do as the school's festival exec committee? We'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding people who we want to see as a guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. I mean those lame guests that come to do a panel, right? Festival dates are changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ah, that's so boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. Counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot help much in the... I cannot be of much help in this situation. Fair? Not like he's gonna be coming over.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Technically, we do have time. We don't enter the dungeon until the end of the month, and yeah, the next dungeon is at the end of the month, in like a week, and it's like all story until then. I was like, oh, I guess we do have time.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi.
What?
This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Just relax, Ryuji.
Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Nah, he'll probably mess it up if he tries to help.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
How exactly did you get to that claim of logic?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
See, it's a good thing he didn't step in. He probably would have altered the votes or something.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
Like, just by like eyeballing the way that it's written on the paper, it looks like that every single one of those sheets is a Goro Akechi.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not really.
It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Yep. It's at this point that the game gets a little tricky. Sorry to like kind of interject here with like actual story stuff, but at this point in the story, we're okay, so what is the best way to describe it? We're only going to be told things that we need to know for the dungeons. For the next dungeon and a half, a lot of the for the next month and a half, we're gonna just exclusively be told things that we need to know on a need-to-know basis. Even the character we're playing is not gonna tell us the stuff we need to know about the story, which is kind of funny.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Maybe he's just being overly skeptical. I'm super stuck on the Akuma investigation. Seriously? Even having trouble with this? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? Earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. As I said, 2 heads are better than 1. Only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking about it. It's totally an Inari idea. Let's do everything we can tomorrow, right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Dude, I just started this relationship. I don't think we're breaking up. Not really.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Why would you think that the police showing up at my school, looking for the Phantom Thieves, who may or may not be me, is involved with me in any way? No need to worry.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Quote unquote involved.
Well, fine.
But yay! Got some shady commodity stuff. Not that page. How many? I was trying to look at my inventory on my computer and I'm like, wait a second. Okay, I got 2. Okay, so the real question is, do I feel like I could have enough time to buy a new set of armor and get that done before I go into the dungeon next week? Odds are good. Yesterday, they spent an entire day conducting an investigation at a high school. However, it's unclear if they found any clues and unease among citizens at its peak. The government has been criticized by the public for allowing such a dangerous group to run free. Why do they think they're dangerous? We're dangerous. Why does this happen to us? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to... Okay.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. So she's gonna make me coffee. And she's gonna continue to do stuff for us when we're not in a dungeon situation. When we're not in a severe need for her. Won't last much longer until they catch us at this rate. We'll need to do something fast. Shady commodities. Okay. Odds are good that we will actually be able to get that before we enter the dungeon. And even if we get that after we enter the dungeon, it will still be good because our final party member that we're going to get for this dungeon will...
Let's do it.
Can use the armor. I think their starting stuff is pretty good, and I don't think we can actually upgrade their weapon and their weapon and gun. But hey, like, yeah, let's play a game. We're supposed to finish. We're supposed to finish the golfing game. I guess. We need it so we can get proficiency up, but we already got proficiency up. We're not supposed to start this for a bit. I'm gonna just stay on schedule because one of the achievements is actually to finish all the video games. And I think this is it. I think this is all the video games. Because I think at this point in the, all we basically have left is, well, once we finish the dungeon, we're gonna have a lot of time that we can't go out at night, so we're gonna just be playing the rest of these video games, maybe reading the rest of the books. So for now, I'll just stay on course. If I don't end up finishing this one, I'll just revert the save, and I'll show you the conclusion of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Not frustrated, just want the game to be easier. Like this next hole is par 3. Just need to finish within 3 strokes. Remember, the first shot is crucial. You have 2 shots now. Wonder if you'll be able to sink it. Ah, you got it in. Clue that, no problem. You even have a shot left over. I mean, that wasn't really exciting with the technique, but it looks like you learned how to be attentive with small details. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Nice.